What is retrograde amnesia and what is amnesia? Statistics on retrograde amnesia. While there is no public statistic of retrograde amnesia, as it's often during the initial examination for another disorder such as dissociative amnesia that it is uncovered that the individual is suffering from one of the 4 types of amnesia. In a 12-month period, a study was conducted within a small community for the prevalence of dissociative amnesia among young adults in a small, undisclosed community within the U.S. They found 1.8 suffered from dissociative amnesia, 1% which were of males, and 2.6% were female. What is retrograde amnesia? It is a result after a traumatic brain injury leading to the inability to recall prior events to the injury. Factors that lead to amnesia: aging, chronic emotional stress, degenerative disturbances such as stroke or seizure, head injury relating to the creation of a lesion within the brain, and intense fear. High-risk factors include sexual molestation, sexual assault, and assault. Symptoms of amnesia include memory loss, inconsistent with normal forgetting, confusion, the inability to recognize things that are familiar like people, places, or things, difficulty learning new information before the onset, difficulty in remembering past or previously familiar information, i.e. birthdays, holidays, people, things, and places. Depiction of trauma based on amnesia in popular media, often conveyed in a dramatic or theatrical format. Agnostics on amnesia criteria. A. An inability to recall important autobiographical information that is inconsistent of average or typical of ordinary forgetting. B. The symptoms cause distress in an individual's life, leading to social impairment of the individual and a decrease in individual's functionality in society. C. The disturbances cannot be attributed to any other means such as substance abuse or ongoing medical conditions or neurological disease or disorders developing such as Alzheimer's disease, another disorder that deals with memory loss. The disturbance can be attributed to one of these factors such as a recent head injury like a stroke or a seizure that eventually leads to a lesion within the hippocampus and amygdala. E. An individual has suffered recently either a physical or emotional trauma that has led to an intense fear or emotional distress. Support groups to call for more information and clarity on the subject among support for those suffering or know a loved one diagnosed with one of the numerous memory-based disorders. Commonly suggested treatments for the disorder of amnesia. Occupational therapy. Someone suffering from retrograde amnesia may work with an occupational therapist to learn how to interpret new information to replace damaged or salvage the intact memories to create new skills to retain current memories. Effective occupational therapy intervention with adults exhibiting agitation during post-traumatic amnesia. 7 subjects significantly improved in their application of processing strategies during a PRP intervention in comparison to current OT intervention phases. Large treatment effects favored the PRP intervention. Subjects demonstrated improved information processing strategies used both prior and following emergence from PTA.